political analysts are already saying that there seems to be some controversies in the presidency about what memo that came out from the SGF's office about what if termed arbitrary sack and the president's approval of a mandatory guideline in discipline or sacking any head of agency by any minister. So there's been an order that no minister can sack any head of agency. Let's get to some benefits of experience from a former minister of aviation who also served as a head of agency, a president of government. Mr. Osita Chidoka joins us on the program. Thank you so much, former minister, for coming on tonight. Let me begin by asking you, from your experience as a former head of federal agency and a former minister, the memo from the office of the SGF, does that conform with the standard procedure in government and in public service?
Thank you very much, and good evening to the viewers. Yes, the memo from the Secretary to Government is only restating what every public servant should know already. So I wear two caps. I have worked as a chief executive, and then I have worked as a minister. And also, during my time as a chief executive, I reported to the office of the Secretary to Government. Interestingly, I did my youth service in the office of the Secretary to Government when Gidado Idris was Secretary to Government. What I see in this government is a total disregard for the office of the Secretary to Government. The Secretary to the Government is the coordinator of the presidency. He is the person that ensures that the president is interacting with his appointees in a harmonious manner. He is an important person in government. And I think that what has happened is that the office of the Chief of Staff to the President and other people close to the President have whittled down the powers of the Secretary to Government. So ministers now go on issues of appointments directly to the President to get appointments. So what the SGF has done is to restate what is already the rule. Particularly, this is a failure of Nigeria's public service. The permanent secretaries in the ministries are the chief advisors to the ministers. They ought to advise the ministers that this is not the process for removing a chief executive, because it is the course of government to always investigate, to give fair hearing to the other side. But what has happened is that the executive lawlessness that has been introduced by this government in the removal of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Onogen, without referring to the NJC, appointing a chief judge without going to the NJC, has emboldened the ministers to begin to act as emperors of the manor. So I think that what has happened is that the tone set that service chiefs who have reached their mandatory retirement age are allowed to keep operating as service chiefs, that people who are rejected by the National Assembly are continue to be in their acting capacity. This goes to show you that a culture of disregard for process has become established. And what you are seeing today from the ministers is the inevitable outcome of a consistent refusal to abide by the rules of the game. So I must restate that the SGF is properly right in the memo he has issued.